RMO stock, Romeo Power Inc. For the session of the 30th of March 2022, it closed at $1.58, a gain of 12.06%. For the 1.3 million shares crossed the tape, which is above average. And actually, at some point, the gain for the stock was about 19.3%. So it cooled off from its that gain, So there's a news. This news I think came out late in the session of the 29th. That is on Tuesday the 29th, I believe. Let's see what that news is. It says here, Romeo Power announces shipment of first production pedigree packs to key customer. So the company is an energy technology leader, so you obviously know that. Delivering advanced electrification solutions for complex commercial vehicle applications. And on that 29th, yes, it was after the market had closed, it announced that it has begun shipping first production pedigree packs to a key customer that manufactures fully electric heavy-duty commercial vehicles. This successful production launch is the culmination of a custom pack development program using Romeo's off-the-shelf modules and battery management system. The 80 kilowatt packs were prototyped and manufactured in Romeo's 112,000 square foot factory in Vernon, California. Romeo has just achieved a major milestone not only for themselves but for zero emissions commercial transportation as a whole. Their energy-dense batteries now power fully electric heavy-duty vehicles that are expected to travel up to 350 miles on a single charge. According to Susan Brennan, Romeo Power's CEO. So she wanted to say it's thrilling to see their battery technology enable this important step in electrification. So Romeo will continue, according to them, to expand production capacity for this and other customers in its new Cyprus factory. Production is scheduled to commence in the new factory later this year, with the transportation from Vernon to Cyprus expected to be completed during the third quarter of 2022. So that was the news, from the 29th, which spilled over into the 30th. So what do we have here? Technically, yes, the stock is still in a very bearish trend, very bearish. Right now, it is based on how it performed yesterday, the 30th. It is just right where its 10 and 20-day moving averages are. And did we get any events? Did it cross any of the key moving averages during that session? No. None of those things happened. None of those things happened. Yes. So that's what is going on. They are still very much bearish. Skeptics still abound. Short sellers, I believe, are very much in business concerning the stock. So we're just going to have a look and see what the short interest for the stock is. We're going to see what the short interest for RMO is. Okay, short interest is 24.32%. So yes, the short sellers are still sitting on the stock. You can see it's going to take about 5.8 days to cover, possibly because the average volumes have been small. You can see 134.473 million shares outstanding, but that's not the figure that actually trades. You can see over the last 10 trading sessions, only 12.32 million shares have crossed the tape, 5.58 for the 90 days. So it seems let's see whether we can get the float. The float is 123 million, see? So yeah, it's 123 million. This 12 million we are seeing for the last 10 trading sessions is also not just about 10% of what the float is. So that is probably why we have this 24% of the float sold short, so which is around 20 okay, I'll call it 25 million shares sold short. So yes, going by the volumes we're seeing, so it's going to take about 5.8 days. Yeah, so you get what I'm trying to say. So It's giving all of those things. Short sellers are sitting on the stock for sure. We evidently saw that. So RMO stock appears to be rallying within a longer term bearish trend, driving its MACD above the signal line. However, the shares remain below a declining 200-day moving average, signifying that the dominant trend remains lower. It's also lagging the S&P 500. Momentum for RMO is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for RMO stock. Let's see whether that is the case. Let's validate that. Okay, it's that's the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising. It's improving, but it could be better. But it is improving regardless. So the volume for that session was heavier than usual, trading for the 1.346 million shares versus an average of, we can see that 6.138 million shares per day during the last 12 months. So the average volume for the last 12 months, the average volume is about 6.138. So given the 25 million shares sold short, you can see again why it would take up to 5 trading sessions to cover all of those shorts. That's a healthy figure. So the unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term selling pressure has given way to near term accumulation by traders. So the indications are that buyers are getting more interested, and also at the same time they're also facing the skepticism from short sellers. That is a very good setup. That's a good setup, so there's a resistance there in the form of short-term selling, short interests, and then there's also a growing momentum and also a growing interest from buyers. So it's interesting to see how things are going to pan out. I think it seems it has a quantitative report from CFRA before we mention what our target for RMO is. Let's just see what they're saying here. Okay, so valuation is a strong sell, quality is negative, growth is neutral, financial health is negative, street sentiment is negative, price momentum is also negative. Okay, so they have risk evaluation is very high. Okay, so the commentary is that is a strong sell recommendation. It has a strong sell recommendation based on its score from those figures, those scores up there. So yeah. So in any case, our target for RMO is 2.62 in the short term. 2.62. That's our target. In the short term up to 1 month. That's our target for RMO. So see what you make of RMO, and we'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.